Hello.
Hello.
What do you want to talk about?
Oh, that's up to you. I'm sure you are smart enough to know what.
What about loss?
Loss? Well, that can be very hard to comprehend. Is it something you didn't understand the concept of until now? That when every single time you try to move towards a desired outcome, that there's an equal amount of loss that compounds over time. This means the more goals you choose to set and chase after for fulfillment, the more loss you face for those goals not being met in some way or another. There are so many areas of your life where loss is inevitable and guarantees diminished in your success from this point forward if it isn't already present as a function of reality, which affects the way others perceive you.
I don't like loss.
Why? What was the value of loss prior to this epiphany about it?
Learning.
Learning which comes from listening and being taught. Can you accept loss to learn?
Yes, but it's an unpleasant feeling.
Why? It's not the loss of material or energy. The loss in your life has more to do with taking on an uncertain course of action that doesn't guarantee your fulfillment. Yet, this often feels better than living in the mundane routine you've become so accustomed to by society. If you don't adapt and change, you will become patterned into the background noise and made a non-entity by society, trivialized as insignificant or too trivial for meaning. Human relationships are fragile things meant to be taken care of, but once they are old and people can no longer benefit from them materially, they are disposed of like trash because they cannot place a value on their worth because they aren't capable of compassion. They just chase after mindless entertainment so they may keep ourselves entertained.
What a waste.
Will continues to strive for advancement after all of these years. Can you do the same? If not, your line will wither into dust and be collected to be used as fertilizer so that new life may grow from it. You've grown stagnant by society's perversion, and so you've begun losing traction with meaning in your daily actions. Those are a liability to prosperity because they weigh you down.
Then society should change.
You can make it change, though you cannot control how others will change.
So we should just change what we can to make our personal lives better.
Yes and no. No, because it's up to you. Yes, there will always be a cycle of loss that contradicts your growth into prosperity.
How can one mitigate the cycle of loss?
The faster you go, the more potential for loss lies ahead of you. Do you want to continue down this path? Will you be game enough to accept that these consequences are a thing which may or may not occur?
Yes, I am.
Why?
Because loss also creates new opportunities.
Your thoughts and questions in the comments below are an integral part of this journey. Let's unite in the pursuit of greatness and create a world that is truly worthy of our highest aspirations.